Welcome. Today was a losing day. A stupid losing day. And, let me explain why. So I got this is the first week of this verification camp, right? I started on Monday. I got 2 months to do this thing. 2 months. 2 months to 500, which is little money actually to make for it. And I know it's very doable. I can pass the challenge in a week if I just fucking focus, dial down on my perspective, do what I need to do, and don't do stupid shit. So today I took three trades that were roughly the same, that were the same pair basically: AUD USD, Euro AUD, and NZD CHF. So all move pretty much the same like moves. If one of them move, then the other ones move, right? So I was basically risking 3% on one setup, which is dumb, And luckily, luckily there was news, and the news didn't let the so Euro AUD and AUD USD stopped out, but because of news, the order execution didn't go like through right away. It moved a bit until the transaction had begun, and then it closed in a bit of a English. I'm starting to forget words, which is really bad. It closed in a less loss. No, not really. No, that's not the right word. It didn't close in my stop loss. I'm struggling to find the right sentence. What the fuck? The order started. The trade execution. Uh, God damn! I need to close the video. I need to learn English. What the fuck? So, the what I'm trying to say is when the trade stopped out, the order execution didn't go through right away. It jumped around a bit, and price came down closer to the entry, and then it closed. So it didn't close as big of a loss as it should have been. So my risk initially was $100 on both of these trades. So they closed in 80. So that was beneficial to me. So I lost, uh, except for 200, I lost like 160 something, 64. So which is a bit better, but the trade that I should have taken, the only trade that I should have taken today, which was 100% my setup, like completely to the exact, like every criteria was met, was NGDJPY. And I chose to ignore it for some unspeakable, stupid reason. I don't know. And I decided to take three trades on the opposite side. Like, I don't know why. To In hindsight, I mean, this it would have been so calm to just take one trade and just let it be. I was in break even. It's one trade. It works out. It works out. Then I'm in profit for $100. It doesn't. Then I'm in a loss. $100. I can make $100 back, easy. Now I got two trades closed, basically in stop loss, and I got one in drawdown. So, which looks like that might work because, okay, let's go over the trades. I took, I'll post my Telegram, post my journal of today. For those who are not following me on YouTube and only on Telegram. So let's go AUD USD and Euro AUD. AUD USD. So there's a support line here, right? And price was over here when I took this trade. And this is what I saw, which is actually a decent setup. I'm not so here. Here's the confusion because this is a decent setup. I mean, support, uh, divergence, W, tweezer bottom. So this is a decent setup. If the NZD JPY wouldn't have been there, this would be my go-to setup right now. This is a decent setup. Uh, but the stop loss was a bit too big for my taste. So this is the first sign of why I shouldn't have taken this trade in the first place. Yes, there are times when these kind of big stop losses work out, but they're huge. There's a huge amount of time that you have to wait for these kind of things to work out. So that's why I chose to put my stop loss here uh, below these 2 wicks. Obviously, it didn't work out. Every time I try to take a shortcut, be a little bit greedy, it doesn't work out. So I don't know why I'm doing it. So this was the first trade. Uh, and then there was actually Euro AUD, which is also a bit of, yes, there's a kind of a resistance here. The divergence was very clear here, here, but also this was it somewhere here. I think I entered somewhere here. The same exact thing. I chose 50 pips. I wanted to get above these two highs, and yeah, obviously it didn't work out. So, and another thing I remember feeling is I felt like kind of like anxious. I don't want to miss out on these trades because they're so like I mean they're so good setups. I mean I gotta enter right now because otherwise I miss out. And I remember one time I actually when I felt exact same thing. I chose to calm down, and not take any trades because most of the times when I felt that way, I've seen like too many good setups. Oh, this is my time. I'm gonna enter four, 3, 4 trades. All I hit take profit. I'm gonna make this verification done in 1 week, uh, in 1 day. So no, no, it doesn't work like that. This is exactly the time when I should have taken a deep breath, calm down, and be sub- be subjective about it. I mean, there were three trades telling me that these trades are gonna go a certain way, a certain direction. Right? And the only opposite trade was the NZD JPY trade, which was 100% my trade. It had the resistance here. Uh, there was a wick here. There's divergence here. And price didn't bounce from this support here, broke past. So if I would have entered here, here with a 30 pip stop loss, let's say 30 pips, which is a bit high, 25. I would have done 20, but let's say here with a 30 pip stop loss. This would have easily hit my take profit. Easily. Within a few hours. So easy trade. Easy trade. Easy. And it was one trade. It would have been so calm. If this wouldn't have worked out, I would be just one trade in a loss. Not a huge deal. Right now I'm two trades down. Again in a well, it's not a huge loss. I mean, just if this would come back up, it might take profit. And yeah, all's good. Which I'm predicting it might because there's divergence here. When you look at the EURUD, there's a huge divergence here. Now, I'm not getting into this trade because this stop loss would be like 80 pips. Price would have to go down here for it to hit, which is possible. It could do that. I mean, it's triple top, so it's probably not going to do that because what a huge what a huge stop loss, right? It's a perfect place to put your stop loss over here. Perfect huge stop hunt. I mean, why not? Why not go down? We're gonna. And the third trade was NZD-CHF, which is again not my perfect setup. It's not. It's it's broken past the support line. There's divergence on H4. I usually like to trade H1, but yeah, I mean there is divergence here. There's a lot of wicks. There's a view here, so I mean it's let's say 85% my setup. I don't like the fact that it broke past the support line, but there was one thing I saw kind of a downward channel, bottom of the channel, let's say. Also on Euro UT, there's a downward channel, so which is also why I think this is going to go down. I'm actually contemplating on whether to take this trade or not because it's turning out to be more my setup now. Well, in terms of market analysis, I think this is going to go down for obvious reasons right now already. There's a divergence there. Um, so this is going to go down in my opinion. Um, I don't know what this is going to do. This huge top one. So I think it's going to go up. Not tempted to trade right now. I don't like those huge wicks. And there's divergence here as well. This is well, I'm not. I don't want to enter right now. AUD and NZD pairs, if it's not a USD, AUD USD or NZD, even NZD USD is kind of spreads are huge during the market, market change. Well, I mean, the session. I'm gonna wait till the morning. Interesting divergence here. Let's move this baby up. Let's see what it does in the morning. Second, kind of at this resistance here. But I'm not gonna enter right now. Here is dropping. Well, I'm really hoping this zone moves. This one goes up. That way I don't have to take. That way I don't have to roll back three trades. Just one. And the funny thing is, I knew I should not have done this. I wanted to get the fast again. Whoever has watched me over this last few months that I've been posting every day, or almost every day, when has it ever worked out when I try to be greedy and take more trades or more risk than I should have? Never, right? So why do I even do it? That is a fantastic question, which I don't have an answer to. Greed and impatience. Those are the answers. I can fucking do this. I know I can fucking do this. I've proven this to you, to myself, everybody that I can do this. I just put my head down and work. I can do this. Proven this many times now. These are tough with the bearish engulfing. Fight divergence. Technically there is, but the next day trade is kind of like long moves. They're not the kind of divergences I'm looking for. So even though this is probably gonna go down, this is not the price action I'm looking for. I'm looking for this kind of price action that I saw today that I chose to ignore. And these kind of divergences, which are like recent divergent to recent price actions. we'll see what it does. Maybe we'll do a fourth week here. Then if I will, if I'm lucky, I'll catch like this these kind like 50 pips maybe, and enter from here, maybe something. This kind of maybe this price will still try to break the resistance or make a fourth wick here. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to right now. It would be very unfortunate because I want this to work. But if it doesn't, then yeah, it's going to take me a bit longer. But anyway, that's it for this video. Probably I'll go and sleep. It's been a tiring week, let's say. This video is already 20 minutes long. It's been a tiring week. Um, gonna hit the gym in the morning. So it would be good to take a few hours to sleep. I will see you in the next video, probably tomorrow, because training tomorrow. I get to train another day. I get to. It's a privilege. I'm in a fortunate position where I have a good mindset and I have the ability to trade, which is something to be very grateful for because I have a winning ticket to basically to kind of to escape the matrix. You just need to punch it in, whatever they say. I need to cash it out, make it work. I need to put my head down and work. See you in the next video, guys.